You have two strikers essentially, and it's not a two-headed monster. It's really more of like
This is true. This is true.
and that can just make drama between two players unintentionally because you're kind of
Fair.
making one
Fair.
feel you're valuing them in front of their face.
I think that they've been doing a fair share of playing them both, Ekatike and Isak.
But some players have been more effective than others. Which no shade to Isak because look, he basically does have like 7 weeks off of not training.
Yeah, I mean
with the club.
Ekatike also had more time. He's had more time there,
Mhm.
and he came in, at the right time,
Mhm.
to where he had opportunities right off the gate to show what he had, and it was solely just him. He had that time by himself,
And
being the
maybe
main guy for a second.
maybe I'm just being maybe I'm just being a prisoner of the moment, but maybe some people in the Liverpool organization, maybe just around, they're just kind of like maybe wow, well maybe we only needed one striker.
Fair.
But I mean, like if that's how you feel, the money's been spent.
It's too late now.
It's not okay, and I won't say it's a bad problem to have because you rather have two good players and not have either.
Absolutely, absolutely.
But let's be honest, we'll see.
We will see. They'll find their step, maybe.
As we move into the underground roar, Sunderland's big win.
Yes, yes. Sunderland is coming
Yeah.
back into the Premier League with a statement. They've been playing pretty well. If you watch them play too, and in the fans, the atmosphere, everything, they're just showing that we're supposed to be here. We know we've been gone for a while, but we're back,
100%.
and we might be here to stay. You keep messing around, you gonna fuck around, find out.
It sounds good. I mean, I love the energy, the spirit. So,
I'm an Underdog fan, so
I'm a 1%er.
I gotta say, I'm an Underdog fan. So seeing Sunderland doing well and playing the way they do, and don't get me wrong, before anybody even tries to test me, I couldn't name you a player on Sunderland's roster, but I know that they're an underdog, and I know what they've been through.
Exactly.
So
They have a lot of fight. They got a lot of grit.
They do.
They believe.
They really do. They really do. And that's it. That's the big thing. You can see it in the team and in the fans that they believe in themselves right now.
And to your point, it's refreshing because in today's game or today's climate of sports and as a whole, it can feel a little soulless sometimes.
Because we're everybody's, of course, all eyes always on the big names.
And you don't always get that fan support for those clubs
right
as much. So when you do see it in 2025, yes, it's refreshing.
You don't get that unwavering fan support, that we don't like you just because you're doing good.
You don't get that built, not bought fan base.
Yeah.
People that have these fan bases nowadays, they pay.
That was a good way to put that. That was a good way to put that.
Yeah, and we're gonna leave that on the table, and when it's ready for dinner, we're gonna eat. But are they building something real, or are they just catching a vibe, or are they just in good form?
I think they're building something. I think, of course, once they, other players start seeing their success and stuff, they might look into transferring there. You never know. Imagine Sunderland pulling a crazy signing.
I would love to see it. Their biggest dependent factor or variable is going to be finances.
Of course.